Hey guys.
Hey everybody.
So last night was dinner on Blanc, and we are leaving the experience. We are driving back home, but y'all, it to me was so worth coming here for this party in whites. Let's talk about it. This was Carla's first time going to dinner on Blanc ever, and so especially the first time coming to dinner on Blanc Richmond. It was my second time ever, and you know what? I felt like last year, I felt like the event was superb, and this year, I felt like the event was superb.
I still want to come back. You know, one thing I'll say is like looking at different YouTube, not even YouTube videos, but there were different commentary online. Some people are just Debbie Downers. They want to find the negative in everything. But for me, it was worth it. It was worth
for bringing you found
just for dinner and Blanc.
Oh, okay. In general,
you're going to a picnic that you pay for. You have to buy your food. But I loved it. I loved seeing, you know, all the different variations of food, the different way that people package their own food. I just felt like it was just a really great experience.
We heard that there was a little bit of trouble, and that's the thing. You know, when you go to events at this scale, like all these people, and especially with this just being the second year, you expect some hiccups. Right? And how many events have you gone to where you just sitting there like, what the heck is going on? Never once did I have to ask myself what the heck was going on. But we heard like some of the buses, because there were some points. We met at a point where we parked and we were gonna walk to the location. Okay, y'all. We are here, we believe. I don't think this is the way.
Why not?
Because we don't see anybody.
You don't see them people right there walking with their window?
Yes, but we don't see anybody over here. So, okay, let us go see what's what.
Pedestrian site where you go to the site, you pack up the stuff, you get in line, and you kind of walk over. And it wasn't a bad walk. Now you didn't need heels on. You know, you definitely want to bring your flats, but it was not a bad walk.
Yeah, but there were some people who met at sites where they were going to get on a bus, and the bus was going to drop them off to a point, and they were still going to walk from that point in. So we heard that some of the bus, there was some miscommunication where, I don't know, that there was a delay because of some logistics with the buses. See, we don't even really know what the story was. As you see, we heard, but we didn't see it and we didn't notice it. Like, if that was the case, I fully would have expected to see people finally get there and have an attitude or be uncomfortable or hear the grumblings in the crowd of,
You never felt the energy.
Nothing.
But the only thing you noticed is that because we were on a street, you saw that the street was filling up. Our side was filling up, but the buses had the other side of the street. So we noticed that there just weren't tables there. But when they came, you didn't see anyone with their faces twisted, or the energy didn't change in the room, like, or the atmosphere. Like, oh my God, we have an attitude. People just came in and did what they had to do and set their tables up.
Because the day was perfect.
It was the absolute perfect weather. There was a slight breeze. It wasn't chilly. It wasn't too windy.
It wasn't hot. It wasn't raining.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to have rain.
And we were ready for the rain.
Yep, we had our clear umbrellas.
Back to Tinesha. So
yeah, so therefore the weather was so awesome. The ambiance, the grounds was just beautiful.
We were in a street. We went in a street. Just imagine you have houses on one side, a place on you're in a street.
And it was music. So there was live music playing. There was did you see where the women were in a hula hoop? I don't know what they were doing.
It was lit up.
No, the ones who were when we first marched in, and it was at the gate.
They looked like it was a certain
like acrobatic. Yes. So you had that going on. You just had entertainment taking place. So it never felt like, oh, we're here, but they're not ready. They're still setting up the grounds. They weren't.
Because when you get there, you just feel like we're here. You know that you're here. They don't over decorate it, but it's kind of like it sets the atmosphere in the tone so that you know, welcome to dinner on Blanc. And let me just say this again, when you have an event on this magnitude, there are so many moving components. So these people spend months and sometimes a year or so planning an event for us and for you or whoever chooses to come to have a good time. And it's not with the expectation of a bus is going to break down or not show up. So sometimes, you know, it takes
or not pick up or drop off in the right spaces that they're supposed to.
So when these people go through all this planning and there's a hiccup, it helps so much when people are understanding and understand there are so many moving components. Sometimes life happens.
Because let's say this, the buses aren't owned by Dinner en Blanc.
Exactly.
They're contracted.
They're vendors and different contractors.
Exactly.
And you can't always control, even in life, someone comes to your house to fix something, you can't always control what someone else is going to do.
Or their level of service or their level of professionalism.
You know, they could have 5 stars on Yelp or wherever else, but you just don't know. Stuff happens. So the fact that when the people got off the bus and did not have that attitude, they might have been upset on the bus. We don't know because we didn't have that. That wasn't our story.
That wasn't our story.
But sometimes when you're at an event like that and you've already spent your money, you know what, go with your flow and say, you know what, we're still going to have a good time. Because having an attitude, you would have just sitting there sulking.
Yeah, but it was like even walking around, I didn't feel anybody with an attitude. I mean, oh my God, the dancing.
We had so much fun. Like everyone, a lot of people were dancing. There were what, 1,200 people there?
Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna
700-800 dancing. Like we're
dancing.
Out there.
Those weren't people with attitude.
No.
They were people who was like, we are having fun. This is our party.
Yeah. And it was groups of women with their men. I mean, whoever you were with, everyone was just out there. It was all love. People, when you made eye contact, were speaking. It was just all love and all good.
Everybody was in their white, all beautiful. I didn't see 2 same dresses.
I know.
What?
How is that?
Girl, won't he do it?
And we know where I shopped, everybody shopped. So I should have seen about 3 of them. Like, no, you didn't. You did not. I didn't know they made that many white outfits.
The centerpieces, the detail. Now, mind you, the second Dinner en Blanc, people went home and they got their lives together with their arts and crafts.
That one man was celebrating his 50th birthday, and they had like a
amazing cake white cake. Oh, is this a real live cake?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey.
I'll be 50 and I'm loving it.
Wow, look at this. Last day of 49. Dinner en Blanc. And you know what? There was a lot of people there who was also there the year before. So that tells you right there too. They knew what to expect the year before, and that didn't say, oh, I ain't doing this again. This ain't worth it.
I just thought it was fun. Yeah. It was something I've never done before, but I definitely want to come back next year. And even we were talking, because Dinner en Blanc is in so many cities in different countries, just, you know, there are people now that make that their thing, to go from place to place.
Yes, they hop around the world, do Dinner en Blanc. Yeah. Now, let me ask you this. Now that you've experienced it, let's talk about outfit. What would you have done differently? What would you have kept the same?
I don't think I would have done anything differently. I will say this. I had 2 dresses I wanted to wear. Yes. One was a little bit tight, needed a little foundation. And one was very loose fitting. And my husband said to me, Brent said to me, which one are you comfortable in? So what I would say is, because you don't know if you have to walk, you're going to be bending over, assembling tables, I would say you need to be comfortable, and you might want to turn around in the mirror when you bend over to make sure you ain't showing the world all your
goodies. Does it all come out? Does it all
I was seeing some cheeks and stuff yesterday that I probably shouldn't have, they didn't know they were showing. So I would say be comfortable, and there's a way to do cute and comfort, and I would say definitely bring your flats, ladies, and have your high heel shoes to change into, because to me that was key.
And I had high heel shoes to change into, but I end up never changing into them, because for me it was more important to walk around a lot and to be comfortable, because even the grounds, even when you get to where you're getting, the grounds are pretty sizable. I mean, they have it going on. There's this over there, there's that over there, there's this this way, because
the bathroom was not in an inconvenient place at all, but it wasn't like it was inside of a building, but you had to walk a little bit to get to it, but it was still easy. It was still easy.
But they had the photo booth area set up. They had the band stage area set up. They had a media station set up. You know, and then also just even the tables, just the lines and lines of tables. Even if you just wanted to walk up and down and look at the different decor and things like that. I this year went to TJ Maxx and Ross because it was by my house, and I had no idea they had so much white.
Yeah.
So that would be my tip if you're looking for something. If you're not into fashion like that, because I'm not. So if you're not really into fashion like that, I'm just saying your TJ Maxx, your Marshalls, your Rosses,
right. Even Burlington.
Yes,
on that same level.
they had, because I didn't do that last year. Last year I went to the mall, so I was hopping from store to store like, oh my goodness,
you can
where's
find
the
dresses
white?
for under $20. Like when I say like really cute dresses for under $20.
My dress was $11.99.
Yeah, mine was, I think, $19.99.
Yep.
So,
I'm going to tell you what makes the white pop. Accessories.
Yep.
You can go and
dress
get you
was
a
plain,
simple
dress
and then you bling it out with accessories. There were people with the mask.
I do wish I had got my mask.
Yeah,
because I did want a mask. I saw one lady, she had on beautiful lace gloves, and it was just like, oh, how dainty, like how cute is that? Remember how sweet she was when we? Yeah, she had.
And it's like, or even the
glitter,
the glitter and the body paint on yourself.
Like one lady had the body jewelry on her face and on her neck, and it was like, oh, you accessorize your body.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing now.
But y'all know I'm on team budget life. I'm all for keeping your money in your bank account. What would you say about the decoration, like decorating your table and decor and things like that?
I would say definitely, if you can find containers that go up, like more vertical than horizontal, because your tables are not that big. So if you can find cute little ways of stacking your food or doing what you need to do with the decorations that go upward, it gives you a little bit more
to use some of that air space.
To use that space, because then you can have like a little tiered thing with your food on it. And then also look around and be creative. Corinne found like the most adorable little containers for our all the chutneys and all of that little beautiful stuff, and they were like so small, but they were pretty, and they were only like $1 or $2 at Target. So I mean, you can really be creative at the dollar stores, at Target, at Five Below.
Don't forget to pull out your spray paint if you must.
If you need to paint something that might be black, white, or gray, like paint it if you get it from a dollar store somewhere. But there's ways you can stick within a budget and still have a beautiful table and still have beautiful accessories.
And you know why I will also say, now I know everybody ain't got time for this. Everybody don't really have time to be doing dry runs. I did not do a dry run last year. But the good thing about a dry run is you won't bring more than you need.
Because you'll know what you need.
Because I think sometimes, especially when you see that you're going to have to transport your stuff, the less the better.
Yeah.
So don't bring more than what you need, and the only way to know that is by doing a dry run, and that includes putting your plates on the table, because you got to remember you still need room for your plates and your cups and your things, like, and the food.
And then do lights, like, you know, I had a great big pillar because I kind of overdo it, and Tanisha was like, put that back. So we found that the string lights just worked better, and at nighttime when it turns dark, you do want to have a well-lit table because it just adds to the ambiance. So you want to do it, but just find sensible, like, practical ways where you don't have to spend. And I got those from TJ Maxx. Those string lights. They were like rose gold lights, and they were very pretty. But
bring tape, bring
scissors, tape, even a little I would even bring like a little white, like the little what's it called, the tap, because you don't know if you spill something on your table and it's white, you clean that real quick. But bring that with you. Also, when you have a vase and you have flowers, remember to bring water. They gave us water, so they have bottled water, but sometimes you need something to weigh them vases and stuff down, otherwise they can like blow over if it's breezy. And I would even use tape on the bottom of the vase if it's like a, you know, some tapes are a little bit stickier than others. If you have a good tape, put a little bit on the bottom of the vase, just so that it kind of does help it hold onto that tablecloth for the foundation a little bit better.
Even with transporting your stuff, your transportation utilities, they don't have to be white. No, they don't have to be white. But remember, try to bring something with wheels, because you're gonna have to carry this collapsible stuff, and wheels are key. In this case, people did not have to store everything up under their table, and there were a lot of wagons. There were a lot, even like collapsible kind of, that I've never seen those before. But just in case your site makes you hide everything, you know, they have so many cool collapsible containers. I would recommend that. Even coolers, they have collapsible, because you want to be able to sit down and not have stuff sticking from up under the table. But definitely, and I'm gonna say this, I'm not a foodie, right? And last year and this year too, we had too much food. Even a little bit dessert that we had. We were so stuffed.
You don't need a whole
So
bunch.
yes, that's what I'm saying to say. You don't need a whole bunch. Half the time, especially with dessert, you don't have to bring anything. And I'm gonna tell you why. Most people there are gonna have too much dessert and they're gonna share. Everybody shares. So if you want a dessert, you're gonna easily be able to find dessert. We didn't even get to our dessert.
We didn't even get to our dessert.
So once again, that was another awesome dinner on Blanc experience. Bravo to the whole team, the whole volunteer team.
Every volunteer, every worker, every
that put their hand,
everybody, that
their
anything
heart.
to do with it, we thank you.
Thank you for making that a special evening for us.
For us.
Until next time, y'all. Until next year, if there is a dinner en Blanc in your city, take a look at it. Google it, figure it out, because
Don't
it
miss
is
out, because that waiting list
it's exclusive and it's by invite first, and then it's opened up later. And again, it's a pop-up dinner party. You don't know where it's gonna be. It's just a great, big, wonderful surprise. So check it out in your city, your nearest city. If you are in Richmond or the DC area like we are, take a look at Richmond Dinner on Blanc. It will be next summer.
Yeah.
And y'all, thank y'all for watching this video. And once again, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are so inclined. And don't forget to leave a comment below and talk to us. We talk back. So, all right. Until next time.
All right, YouTube fam, take care. Peace out.